It's obviously very shocking to us.
Oh, the lies! The lies! This was very shocking to us. I bet it was, Keith. You can't lie to me with that big old bass mouth of yours. You're a largemouth bass. What is up, everybody? It's Drip Club. We're back. It's Chris, aka Drip Club, aka Chris. I'm so excited to be in front of the camera again. I know it's been so long, but I genuinely am very excited. I have my guest with me. His name's Tito. LaQuad, not a sponsor. So I had to come out of the woodworks for this one. It's really a tragic story. It's one of them stories that we cover on Drip Club a lot, you know. The person who thinks with this, no table today, instead of thinking with this, right? It's the folly of man, really. But we're going to get into it. So thank you for joining us on this Drip Club. Make sure you like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. But we're talking, of course, Tito. No, we're not talking about Tito today. We're talking about, the cheating. I mean, the Try Guys. Ned Fulmer, wife guy, as he is known on the internet now, has been for a while cheating on his wife. Very sad. We don't like that. But, he was part of this big BuzzFeed group. They left and did their own thing. Hundreds of millions of views. Millions of dollars coming in all the fucking time for these goofballs, okay? And I appreciated their channel. I didn't dislike it. They were a little funky, but, to each their own, right? This is Drip Club, we don't judge it. So, I wanted to wait to cover the story until we have a little bit more info, primarily from the Try Guys themselves. Hey, yo, wait! Jesus. So I wanted to wait until the Try Guys had put something out to look at it, because, I want their side of the story too. They're 75% of the equation. And let me say this. Anything that was going on behind the scenes, good or bad, at this organization, everybody known about it. Okay? One thing clear, everybody knew about it. Everybody was hiding it, and they chose not to bring it up. Okay? Probably because the pictures and everything leaked. But you already know the story, They got caught cheating with a producer on the show, who was also cheating on her fiance of 11 years, or so I hear. So people throwing a lot of caution to the wind these days, huh? But, it'll happen to celebrities, it'll happen to the common man, it'll happen to anybody. So let's take a listen to what the Try Guys have to say about their beloved Ned. Okay, I haven't watched the video yet. This is a brand new thing for me too, so this might get interesting. Let's give it a watch, huh? It's Drip Club, baby. Let's give it a watch. Am I right, Tito? He said yeah. Ads, of course. Thank y'all for tuning in to Drip Club. It means so much. It's so sweet. Leave a comment. Show a friend. Because we're going to have a ball. We're going to have a fucking ball today. You already know how it is. Okay. Let's full screen it. So we have Eugene, and we have Zach, and we have Keith. Big, titan mouth Keith. Okay, let's hear what they have to say. Eugene looking like Billy Idol. Chinese Billy Idol.
And news articles.
No table.
We want to give you a timeline of what's transpired and some transparency into our decision making. Throughout this video, there will be things that we want to say or go into further, but as I'm sure you're aware, there are some legal issues we have to consider as we go through everything.
On Labor Day weekend, multiple fans alerted us that they had seen Ned.
I was just looking at Zach's shirt, and I remember I was in Mexico a year or two ago, and I saw somebody herding sheep with that same shirt, and that's a great shirt. I just wanted to say that. Good shirt. But he just looks like sheep herder.
And an employee
cool shirt.
engaging in public
no disrespect.
romantic behavior.
Wait! I gotta stop. I gotta shut up.
And an employee.
Wait!
Weekend, multiple fans alerted us that they had seen Ned and an employee engaging in public romantic behavior.
Pause. I'm sure that is what happened. I'm sure that people blew the fucking lid on this operation Ned had going on behind the scenes. But they knew about it before. Alright, these are all best friends, very close with each other's wives and personal lives. So this thing became public, or this thing became too big to sweep under the rug, and then that's when they put it out. But they all fucking knew about it, okay? And then I say more. Do I gotta say any more, Tito? Engaging in public romantic behavior. Not private. Public.
We reached out to check on that employee.
They talked to her.
Ned confirmed the reports.
Ow.
And since confirmed that this had been going on for some time.
Ned said, yes, I was stopping her. It's been going on for a minute. You got me. Even though they already knew about it.
Which was obviously very shocking to us.
Oh, the lies. The lies. This was very shocking to us. I bet it was, Keith. You can't lie to me with that big old bass mouth of yours. You're a largemouth bass.
Just want you to know that we had no idea this was going on.
Oh, God. I haven't watched the video yet. I'm telling you, this is my live reaction. We had no idea this was going on. Oh, really, dude? Oh, really, dude? Let me know who that is in the comments.
All of that information was just as shocking to us as all of this has been for you.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
And thus began a 3-week process of engaging with
Hey, yo, Tito,
employment
chill.
lawyers,
I'm running a
corporate
show.
lawyers, HR, PR, and more, in order to make sure we were taking all necessary steps.
Hey, yo.
From the jump,
Wait. I'm sorry. I gotta rewind it. Bear with me here.
3-week process of engaging with employment lawyers, corporate lawyers, HR, PR, and more, in order to make sure we were taking all necessary steps. From the jump, we were acutely aware of just how contrary this was to the values of the company we've built and those of everyone who works here. This is something we took very seriously. We refused to sweep things under the rug.
Lies. Is anybody else gonna call these people out on their lies? Does it have to be just me? I haven't been looking around. I don't know if anybody else is doing this. I don't know if anybody's like Drip Club. I don't know if there's too many of us out there, But these are actually lies, for the record. Because you know why? This has been a thing they've been talking about online a lot. And by they, I mean they. They've been talking about online a lot about how Ned hasn't been showing up in the videos. Less and less. He gets cut out of segments. And this was all before everything went public. So this was already something going on behind the scenes. Maybe not to the extent of them knowing everything, which they obviously did. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, let's say. But they definitely knew something was up because the content was changing. If the content hadn't changed, then you probably wouldn't have had me saying this right now. But the fact that Ned was being taken out of videos and, purposely left out of things and things of that nature, I'm not buying it, Eugene.
We are, and it's not what we stand for.
We immediately removed Ned from work activities and engaged an HR professional to conduct a thorough review of the facts. We also opted to remove Ned from our releases pending the results of that review.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about what he just said. So they were, conducting the review while the content was being cut and shaped a little bit differently. Okay, I'll walk it back a little bit. I'm a reasonable man. I'll walk it back. Wait, you never walked something back before?
Over a few weeks, that's included removing his section from videos, digitally removing him from others, and choosing not to feature him in our merch throws. Honestly, I want to give major props to our editing staff for how deftly they've handled that. There are several videos that we've deemed as
shout out to the staff.
You will never see them, and that is due to his involvement.
Wait.
And that's a decision. Major props to our editing staff for how deftly they've handled that. There are several videos that we've deemed as fully unreleasable. You will never see them, and that is due to his involvement.
Oh, no.
And that's a decision that has cost us lots of money. We will not be able to recoup that money, but it's a decision we stand by proudly.
Now, we can't talk about the details of the review, but suffice to say, we found that Ned had engaged in conduct unbecoming of our team, and we knew that we could not move forward with him. So on Friday, September 16th, the three of us signed written consent of the members of Second Try LLC approving the removal of Ned as a manager and an employee.
No, Tito, no, don't touch
Not
that.
to rush into the announcement for a few reasons. Namely, there are real people who have been affected. And while we consider this a company matter, there's just also a family at the center of this.
Ned's family, the man with 2 children and a loving wife, as far as we know, very loving wife. Seems like a very nice lady, by all accounts, I've been watching the video. I've been watching the Try Guys for years, I've been studying these fools. They're not fools. They're just goofballs. I've been watching the content. It's good. It's good content. I've been entertained by the Try Guys for a long time. I haven't watched them as much after they left BuzzFeed, but I liked Ned. I thought Ned was okay. I liked all of them, except for, I'm not going to say it.
Now, we were always planning on a public statement, and we're working towards that with our team, but in light of rapidly accelerating speculation, we knew we couldn't wait any longer. We were obviously incredibly shocked and deeply hurt by all of this.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. No, you were not. Because, like I said, you're working with these people every day. You're very close. Been close for a long time. Family's close. There's probably so much closeness that we don't even know about. But I believe that they were waiting until things had settled with the reviews in HR and everything to start, digging through the weeds on this. But they knew something was up. They knew. Not only was it just Ned, it was an employee. It was an employee of theirs. Okay? This stuff just doesn't go, if they got the balls to do it in public, what do you think they're going to do at the office? If they're in public with their coworkers doing this, in public, what are they going to do in the office? Where they feel very comfortable, very safe, obviously. Okay? There's just no way they just didn't have an inkling about this. There's no way that nobody had made a comment to one of them. There's no way that they hadn't seen something. Or, I'm not going to watch any of the compilations or any of that stuff. They're hilarious, and I should. But there's so many compilations of, one of the guys, just being kind of passive-aggressive and just cheating? And then Ned going I don't know. There's a lot of that going on, and the fact that they're saying this is just, I'm not surprised. They run a business. They're family friendly. They got a big channel. Everybody's families depends on this. They got a crew and everything. This is what you have to say. We didn't know. We didn't know. You knew. I'm just gonna keep it a hundo.
Someone who we'd built a brand and a company with for 8 years. We feel saddened, not just personally, but on behalf of our staff and our fans who believed in us.
I don't know that we'll ever be able to fully articulate the pain we feel at this moment. It's hard to rewatch old videos that we love and are proud of. We're losing a friend. We're losing someone we built the company with.
Don't start crying. It's not that bad. It's okay. Don't start crying about it. It's all right. I forgot what I was going to say. Let's keep watching.
Countless memories with. We just made a TV show together. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. It's weird. We're sorry that this ever happened, and we don't know what more to say.
And there's also our staff of 20 strong who they just don't deserve the
That's a
negative
big
attention
staff.
our brand is now getting.
That's a big staff, but not as big as Drip Clubs. I'll tell you that.
But they're our family, and they're some of the most talented, creative minds in the world, and our primary focus right now is making sure they feel comfortable and proud coming to work. The work they do never ceases to astound us, and frankly, there's just no world in which we could have navigated all of this without them. Now, there are videos that were shot ahead of all this, right? We're going to be editing Ned out like the new season of Without a Recipe, and we're working with our editors and finding creative solutions to the footage. And we also have some branded videos.
It's crazy how, this channel that has built itself upon many years, a long time of being, family friendly and wholesome, and I love my wife this, I love my wife that, and now you're putting out a statement like this. I mean, that's just how these things go. I don't blame them. They didn't, as far as I know, they didn't do anything like that, but now you're apologizing for something somebody else did, and I could see why they would be, disturbed by all of this, had they not already known.
Already committed to. So when you see a video that's sponsored in a few weeks and you're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Well, yeah, it is kind of weird. It's just how things are, and that's why.
Look, I get that when stuff like this happens, there's going to be speculation and gossip. And we ask that you respect the privacy of the family members and employees who may be caught up in this. We also want to remind you that the internet has a tendency to be a lot
Let's skip
harsher.
to the end. I don't want to hear this anymore.
And then figuring out what the future of this channel looks like from there.
That's it for now. Again,
Oh, thank
more
God.
to come.
So, like I had mentioned earlier, Ned was a family man. Wife, kids. Built a business with his friend from the ground up. Had proven himself in the YouTube gauntlet. millions of views, millions of dollars. And then he threw it all away. And everybody's saying this. I'm not the first one. And he just went and threw it all away. For what? We're going to take a look at these people in a second. These two degenerates. But Ned looks like a fucking weenie. Can I say that? It's my show. Ned looks like a fucking weenie boy. Ned Fulmer. This is his. The funny thing is that this is still his profile picture. He's a fucking weenie boy. But you know, it's not nice to make fun of how people look. Let's look at the mistress, Alexandra. Try Guys. And it's just sad because she was also in a relationship for a long time, engaged, 10 or 11 years, something like that. And then she went and cheated on her mans too. For Ned. Oh. Ned? Who is Alexandra? Oh, Alexandra Herring? Can I have a photo? So this is her. You know, Ned cheated on his wife with a younger woman. These things happen. But, like, look at her. Look at her. Because she looks good. And then look at fucking Ned, dude. You both threw it all away for this? For this? He must have a fucking hog or something. Because I just can't believe that. It's Ned Fulmer. Let's see where we should go with this episode. It's getting a little long. I just wanted to cover it. It's a huge story. Everybody's talking about it. I used to watch the Try Guys. I thought they were entertaining. They were okay. Let's look at Try Guy moments that didn't age well. Ned moments that didn't age well. This is going to be a good send-off on this one. I don't like cheaters. Let the record show, I don't like cheaters. I think cheating is bad. I think if you're going to cheat, you should just leave. How about that? Wow, what a fucking, what a concept. Just leave. Let's try it. Let's watch this ad. We're going to watch this ad together. How about that? But, you know, talking about Drip Club real quick while this ad runs.
Nestaware, a subscription service.
Fuck it, because it's going to start in 2 seconds. We'll get to Drip Club later. Let's watch this video.
Liar. It's time to find out what's true and what's not true.
Inter-office romance, while frowned upon by PR, is
HR?
Oh yeah, by HR, sorry.
PR, it can be a big win.
Big night.
I don't think so. I don't think this time it was. And this is what we live for. We live for the moments that we can just dunk on people. Just dunk on them. You made a mistake. I won't make it any better by calling it a mistake. You made a choice, and now we're gonna make fun of you.
In our documentary, on our tour, you were the legend of love. Yeah. Do you think you're more romantic than the rest of the Try Guys?
Maybe I used to be. There's something about having a couple kids that kind of makes romance a different beast.
That's a feisty thing to say on camera when your wife watches the channel and works with you and everything. After you had the kids, I didn't really fucking care for you anymore. Very spicy, very scandalous. That's her. That's the mistress. Look at her, you fucking wings. You know what you're doing.
There's still food in your mouth.
Still food in your mouth. You're both such liars.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Keith was calling out these two for the longest time. He was telling us, Keith was trying to tell us they knew. There's a lot more moments like that. You guys are both liars.
I don't know. I can't, it's not like I can ask him to leave his wife. And, I don't know where to go from here. So, a fresh set of eyes on the situation would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Oof. You've got two
Ned, very
kids
uncomfortable.
now.
Body language
And you're
doesn't
still
lie,
loving
because you know on Drip Club.
Which is more important, being a loving husband or a loving father?
I think a loving husband, because it makes if your relationship isn't in a good spot, that impairs your ability to be a good father.
When your wife
You don't say that. Oh, you don't say. These things didn't age well.
like you have such a great relationship, and it's kind of like an internet joke how much you talk about your wife.
We're not going to watch too much of this. I'm getting tired. The video's getting long, but I thought it was funny how Ned hosted a seminar with his wife, I think, or with the team. It was called Ethics of a Healthy Relationship. There's so many memes going on with this. I can't compile them all for you. They did an Ethics of Healthy Relationship seminar. This dog did one. And he was asked, I seen a clip of this, he was asked, what's the number one deal breaker in a relationship? And he said, cheating. Lo and behold.
You always bring her up in conversations and things like that. So tell us, like, what's your number one secret to a great relationship?
Oh gosh, what's my number one secret to a great relationship?
What's your secret to your relationship, Ned?
You know, I talk about her a lot because she's really awesome. That's my kind of mutual admiration and respect.
Yeah.
As well as communication, a willingness to.
How about the Try Guys try being faithful? How about that? Can we get a video on that? I don't think it'll get as many views, but at least one of these guys would learn something. I'm going to cut the video there. But I really appreciate everybody who watched the show tonight. No table. Same Drip Club. Same Chris. Same Dakota. Dakota's here in spirit. He'll be here soon. And we'll do a video. And everybody will like it. So make sure you like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Let me know your favorite Try Guy anything. And we'll talk about it. But thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. And see y'all on the next one.